All right, good evening. This is going to be a daily market update for March 17th. Let's go ahead and take a look at things, and I'll start with the S&P 500. Basically, we all know about this, but here's what I want to look at, right? Because we've seen this before. Hard sell-off, gap higher, and then we get this move, right? Only to be followed by this harder decline. Then we drop all the way down here, gap up, looks like a rally, right? Only to get sold right back off into again. So basically, we rallied today. There was a wild swing in the market today, and we did hit and got close to the 38.2 retracement, right around 23.30. So this is a huge level for bulls right here. If this fails, watch out. But look at the patterns, right? We've seen it before. Sell, hard rally, sell. Sell, hard rally, sell. Now we get the hard rally again. So let's just, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me three times, and whose fault is that? So let's just watch this real close, right? And we can see the futures are down. As I speak, the Dow futures are down about 600 points. So let's see if we get the same pattern again. And if we do, then the next area of support is going to be 2144. Which goes all the way back over here to the December. Right here, the old resistance of 2015. Which became support and set off the bull market. So, that level is going to be one to watch as well. Could it wick all the way down here? Sure, it could. But, 2134 is going to be the next area after this. So, we'll just see what happens. I mean, going back in history, every time we get something like this, we usually come back and get a snapback rally, at least fairly close to the 233-day moving average before it resumes the trend to the downside. So we'll see if that happens or not. It's still early, and this is a rather unusual, incidents that we're dealing with right now, to say the least. So with that said, let's go over to Bitcoin, take a look at it. Been telling my members in Discord, I don't think this is the time to invest. I mean, yeah, it did hold a bottom over here. But, until it breaks the 38.2 and especially the 10 EMA, just scalp it. If you're going to trade it, just scalp it, in my opinion. This is no time to be a hero. We need to make sure that this is a more important low. And if it is, we'll always be able to, this is going to be big resistance right up here at 6,500. So, yeah, that's a good move from here. But you got to get past, 6,000 first, which is where the 10 EMA is. I'm not saying it's going up there, but just be careful and use stop losses, right? Because this is a very volatile market right now. Anything can happen. So with that said, I'm really not going to go into a lot of other stuff just yet. I'm pretty much focused on just SPX and the Bitcoin. But I will go to this one real quick. This is the 10-year Treasury note. And this one has a tendency to drive the markets. Back here, it was pretty much saying that the rally was not real, and it came to fruition. So, but right here, we got a nice little, looks like a morning star, right? And so, things are, if it can get above the 50% retracement and the 20-day moving average, opens things up to 118. That's a big fib cluster there, and then the next one's going to be up around 136. So if the 10-year note can get going a little bit higher, we'll see if it can drive the market a little bit. But anyway, that's what I got there. And then the VIX, we've talked about this one, price way outside Bollinger Bands, pulled back in. Doesn't mean it can't go back up again tomorrow, but the all-time high on this one, and it did break the 78.6 retracement, by the way, it's in that area. did break it but pulled back inside. So starting to see maybe some negative divergence here on the VIX. So that may be something to really kind of watch going forward. All-time high on the VIX is right around 90. So we're in that area where volatility, hopefully in the next couple of weeks to a month, may start to settle out a little bit, and maybe we drop back down into this 40 maybe to 50 area, and that maybe settles the markets just a little bit. But again, time will tell. A lot of panic out there, and it's justified. People go to the stores, they can't buy what they need, et cetera, et cetera. So I always find in times like these, this almost kind of reminds me of the Y2K incident back in 1999, when people thought computers and the internet and everything was going to shut down and things were going to blow up. This almost is similar. Okay, this really reminds me of like 99 and 2000 again. But anyway, we'll see. So with that said, you guys have a great evening, and we'll talk tonight or tomorrow. Have a good evening.